Greetings, how y'all doing this evening? All right, I have 3 kids, 1 of my own and 2 from my wife's previous victim. I realize kids change you. They really do. They change how much you could drink. They change how much money you have in the bank. They change what you can watch on the TV and the movies. And if I hear "Let It Go" one more time, I'm gonna fucking kill somebody. But more importantly, they change how much you can fuck your wife. Well, we found a solution for this. We use Vaseline on the doorknob. Now they can't get in. You know, a couple months ago, my wife bought me those little sex coupons, for a free blowjob, anal, tie her up in the corner for a couple hours. They were fine. They were pretty fun. However, we got invited to an orgy a couple weeks ago, and I couldn't find a Groupon anywhere for that at all. My wife wanted to role play a couple days ago, and I said, okay, we're going to role play. Let's play fast food. I'm going to be the king. I'm going to have you my way. Yeah, baby, I got your Whopper. Then she goes, well, I'm going to be Wendy. What? Where's the beef? My wife we like trying something different. My wife wanted to try those anal bead things. They went in fine. She enjoyed it, but I didn't know you were supposed to take them out slowly. I took them out fast. It was almost like I was starting a broken chainsaw. And she didn't really enjoy it that much afterwards. When we first started dating, we ended up having our son, Michael, and she asked how this happened. I thought we were wearing a condom. Well, I was in the Navy. My dad was also in the Navy and the Coast Guard. My grandfather was in the Coast Guard, and my mom's father was in the Italian Navy. I just come from a long line of seamen. A couple years ago, I went to see a shrink, and she told me that I was sane. Figure the odds. But after that, I questioned her credentials. Did a little bit of research. I found out she was more delusional than I was. She ended up being a schizophrenic, homeless dude, a dog walker, a barber in London, and a man. A couple weeks ago, I got pulled up for a speeding ticket. The police officer asked me if I saw the speed limit sign that said 35 miles an hour. Well, I said, yes, officer, I did. But my therapist said I shouldn't take advice from inanimate objects and signs. Last year or so, my mother-in-law was in the hospital, but she's fine now, but who cares? Don't say anything. She's fucking insane. I'm serious. She's insane. She's got the little certificate and the medicine cabinet to prove it. But that's a different story. But she was in the hospital, and these high-tech beds, I looked at some of the buttons and said, move up and down. That's normal. Massage, nurse. And there was this button that says therapy. What the hell do you mean by therapy? So I went until she was asleep. I hit the button. The bed started jumping up and down, moving up and sideways, bouncing up and down. When everything calmed down, the nurses and doctors are running in. I'm like, yeah, I feel a lot better now. Thank you. I've come to the realization that Skrillex is not a musician. He's a scrapbooker. He takes little pieces of music and pastes them with Pro Tools. That's not music. That's scrapbooking. My grandmother scrapbooks. She's probably a better musician than he is, and she's been dead for 20 years. One of my last things is, I've noticed I've gained a lot of weight, but I'm okay with it. I consider my body a temple. I do. Unfortunately, it just has an expanding congregation. All right. I still have some more time? I guess, maybe? 1 minute? Okay, how about one of my favorites, Yogi planning to do a porno. Hey, Boo Boo Bear. Oh, what do you want? What are you going to do now, Yogi? I'm going to film a porno with Cindy Bear. Really? Well, what are you going to call it? Twigs and berries, Boo Boo. Everything a good bear should eat. Could I be in your porno, Yogi? No, you cannot, Boo Boo. Your dick is about the size of a midget circumcised squirrel. Fuck you, Yogi. You know me, boo-boo. I'm longer than the average bear. All right, well, that's my time, but heavens to Murgatroyd, my time is up. Exit stage right. Y'all have a good evening. Be safe.